they have a train museum / buffet. This place was fucking made for me. Like, of course I love it here. It's great. I also do appreciate some of you guys thinking that you recognize me at the door. I am sorry to inform you that I am not your former weed dealer. I just look like them. It's not me, I promise. I used to sell a little bit of weed, but nowadays I just smoke it. You guys already knew that. But sometimes when you're smoking weed, you have these thoughts, questions that can't even really be answered. But I'm gonna ask you guys anyways. So I was in a Taco Bell line, because that's where we do our best thinking. Us being stoners. So I'm in the Taco Bell line, I'm thinking, if birds had nipples, because they don't, if you didn't know, but if they did, would they have chest nipples or belly nipples? Don't answer yet. We might get back to that, I don't know. You guys didn't seem to be onto it, now I feel like you're judging me. Alright, well since you're judging me, you probably could tell this as well, I am a poor. I was born a poor, grew up a poor, come from a long line of poors. And as a poor, I don't typically like to get political on stage, but as a poor, I fucking love PBS, guys. Yeah, okay, we got at least one other poor in the crowd. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. PBS is all we had for entertainment. But somebody defunded the hell out of it, and it's gone. It just doesn't exist anymore. No more Wishbone, greatest actor of all time. You tell me somebody else who can recreate every historical figure without speaking. Greatest actor of all time. No more Caillou.
Thank God.
Yeah, nobody was really upset about that. I was like, okay, he's gone. But not everybody's gone. Sesame Street said, we don't have to take that. We're better than that. Sesame Street said, we're going to Netflix. You think we're too liberal now? Yeah, they're making new episodes on Netflix too. I don't think those people are going to like those episodes either. I don't think they're going to get any better. You already know the first episode. They're like, what's the most important letters in the alphabet, kids? That's right, LGBTQ. You got it. You nailed it. Back in our day, we knew Bert and Ernie were a closeted gay couple. But they didn't really say it. Not in the Netflix version. They are an openly polyamorous couple now. Who's today's special guest, Bert? Astroglide. I think they're still gonna teach the kids to count and stuff. It's just gonna be a little different. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3 dildos in my ass. Yeah, it's all fun and games until they introduce the new elbow, and then they're like, "What? He's black." Hashtag not my elbow. They are trying to revive some of the other shows. They're trying to bring back Reading Rainbow. Yeah. Hell yeah, one reader in the room, that's what's up. Probably also the poor kid. Those go hand in hand. But no, they're trying to bring back Reading Rainbow. But I don't know how well that one's gonna do. 2025 kids are very modern. They're playing Fortnite all day. You're gonna try to convince them to get into books? So I'm pitching a more modernized version. It's called Reading Twerk Show. It's exactly what it sounds like. Just a nice lady reading a book while twerking. And, at first it's going to be hard to get the executives on board, but once I hit them with a theme song, butterfly tats on thighs. I'm throwing ones and fives. Take a look at that dumb truck, the leading twerk show. I can't shake anything. I don't know if it'll get kids to read, but I think that show will do numbers. So obviously you're thinking it's a bird. It would probably be belly nipples because it's an animal. But it would be so much better if it's chest nipples. Just imagine an ostrich running through the desert with some big old headies. Just boom, boom, boom. I should have gone back to that. I'm sorry. It's just, one day we'll find the answers. One day. I meant to ask you guys before when I got started, did any of you see a weird guy asking for change outside on your way in? No? Okay, well I might have missed some of you, but I do still need that change. Comedy is not paying well. That's an awkward situation though, right? When you're asked for change by somebody. And sometimes I like to pull a Nuno reverse. Just like, I was about to ask you the same thing. 50-50 shot, you get some change. I was hanging off Beale Street a couple weeks ago, and the guy comes up to me. He's like, hey man, you got some change for me? And you know, I hit him with a classic. No, thank you. Because that makes sense. But then he hit me with something that I've never heard before in this exchange. He said, wait. What do you mean, wait? This is a two-step transaction. Do you have money? Fuck off. That's the end of the transaction. What could come after the wait? Well, this man proceeds to pull out a harmonica. Then he plays the worst harmonica solo ever played. Then instead of asking for change, he asks for a tip. Brilliant! He got me. He got me. He performed for me. It was refreshing. It wasn't a good performance, but it was a performance. It's totally unlike the time a homeless guy told me I looked like Meatloaf. To this day, I don't know if he meant the food or the singer. I don't know which one's better either. But I mean, what do you say back to a homeless guy, you know? Hey, you look like Meatloaf. You look like a meth wizard. You're not getting the best of that exchange. He's already chosen insulting you over asking for change. He's got nothing left to lose. That wasn't even the first time I was verbally assaulted by the residentially challenged. I think the first time I was only like 14 years old. And a guy comes up to me and he's like, hey man, you got a $1 for me? And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I really don't. And he looked me right in my eyes and he said, come on man, take care of me. Somebody's been taking good care of you. Look at you. Yeah, I was body shamed by a bum. But honestly, like, I learned a lot of important lessons through these encounters. Nowadays, I'm prepared. Now, a homeless guy comes, he asks me for change. I'm like, buddy, I got something that'll change your whole life. And I give him a harmonica. So hear me out. If you looked up in the sky right now, and you saw an eagle with a set of perky double D's, that's not the sign of America right there? The land of opportunities? Alright, I should have gone back to that for a third time, but I did. Alright guys, you've been so much fun. I had a lot of fun with you guys.